Let's go through some new MW2 updates here. MW 2019 content being added to the game, some free access, and much more. Be sure to subscribe for more captive videos like this. First up here in the store, we have Tracer Pack Dr. Kushlov, which we just talked about in my video yesterday. I went through all of the bundles we're going to be seeing over the course of Season 3. A link to that video will be down below in the description. But let's go through here this bundle. There's some interesting stuff. So, again, it's cool. You're getting some green tracer fires with a smoke puff effect. Cool vibes overall. You have this Gromsko operator skin. Again, it's a whole weed theme here. 420s in 2 days. You know, this is obviously pretty interesting. A cast-off blueprint, which looks pretty solid overall. I mean, the green theme is pretty cool, in my opinion. Another one here for the KV broadside. Also, cool, you know, vibe overall. I can't say I hate. It's not my favorite camo or blueprint, but they look solid. You have a finishing move, bong rip, kind of funny there. A vehicle skin. You have a weapon charm, which is a bong, which is hilarious. A loading screen there, weapon sticker, and then an emblem. So overall, a fun, cool 420 themed bundle. Nothing too crazy with that, but what's interesting is that if you guys remember, this is pretty much the exact same bundle, or at least the same operator and weapon skin blueprint we got back from Warzone 1 and MW 2019. And I didn't remember this, but I'm seeing on Twitter a lot of people tweeting out the operator here is one of the same ones we saw back then, but with a weed theme and with this, like, you know, kind of mask and the bong. And that's pretty much it. It's like the same exact base operator. Which is kind of crazy there. And then for the, at least the cast off here, this is one of the same blueprints we saw back from that game a couple years ago. I don't know exactly what it's called. I'll put it up on screen for you guys. The same little effect there. I mean, it's just that, but with a green weed theme. So overall, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I think the problem right now is that we're in a really bad state with Call of Duty. People are fed up with a lot of the things that have been going on, the lack of major changes in the game, the lack of content for multiplayer, especially Warzone players have been struggling with that type of stuff with the movement issues. And again, as I said in my video yesterday, I'm not the biggest, you know, anti-bundle guy. I like a good middle ground. I don't mind bundles. I buy them every so often, and sometimes I don't buy them, you know, just a good middle ground there. But when you have something like this here, where it's literally content we saw back from Modern Warfare 2019, and again, with COD 2.0, you couldn't bring your bundles and weapon blueprints over from the past game to this new era of Call of Duty. So that was already one there. And now they're reselling similar content from what we already may have purchased back a couple years ago. It's a bad look. Again, I'm not anti-bundle here, but it's definitely a bad look overall. So if you're going to sell bundles, if you're going to sell content, at least have it be completely new and not based on anything we saw in the past, or if anything, allow us to get and use our bundles and operators from those past games in the current game. You know what I mean? You could still allow us to use that old content in our current game and still release new content and new bundles and new blueprints that we may or may not buy. I mean, you could still do both, but since they didn't allow us to bring all of that content over that we bought, at least have the new content that we're going to buy now, or potentially buy, be completely new. So that's a weird situation there. Let me know down below your opinions on this. I mean, I don't know, crazy stuff there. The bundle is cool. I'm not gonna act like it's not cool, but for it to be very similar, the operator and the weapon skin here, the blueprint to be, you know, similar to MW 2019 is kind of crazy there. And even for this here, like, the tracer fire is cool as well. The green weed effect there at the end, like, it's cool, but the fact that we kind of already saw this from the past game is kind of crazy. So let me know down below your opinions on that. And we also already have a multiplayer free access week here for Season 3, which usually releases around the Reloaded update, but it's a bit earlier this time around, which I'll talk about in a future video, may mean that the Reloaded update's coming a bit sooner than expected, and we might have some shorter seasons here, and, you know, that'll affect what we're getting for Season 4, Season 5. It'll affect the launch of COD 2023. We'll go through all of that in future videos, but for this MP Free Access weekend here, it's actually pretty solid again. From April 19th, which is starting tomorrow, to the 26th, you're getting access to 10 MP maps, which is Farm 18, Shoot House, Shipment, Dome, Himmelmet Expo, the new Lighthouse map, which just came out, which is really cool, Alley, Gunfight, Black Site, Gunfight, Exhibit, Gunfight, and then Santa Siena as well, which I don't know why they would include that in the free access weekend, but whatever. And 12 modes here: TDM, Hardpoint, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Grind, Gun Game, Infected, One in the Chamber, All or Nothing, Ground War, Invasion, and Gunfight. So probably the best all-around free access weekend we've seen thus far. I think in a previous free access weekend, we did get access to Raid Episode 1, which I guess is cool overall, but I'm more of just a strictly MP guy, so coming from an MP background, mostly, this is a good all-around, taste of MW2's MP. So if you guys don't own the game, want to check it out, play it for free, that is the period right now starting tomorrow. That's the content you'll be able to get. Cool stuff overall. Again, people have been talking a lot about X-Defiant, being a really fun game, a potential COD killer, and I did check it out. I played it last year early. I played it a couple days ago. It's a ton of fun, but, regardless of your opinions on that game, what they're absolutely doing right, which is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fully free to play. So, if MW2 went free to play, that would be kind of fire. But the flip side is, obviously, if it goes free to play, is there now no incentive to add more content post-launch because it's already free to play. They're not making any money off of it. The DLC seasons as well, it's all free. So is there incentive to add a lot of content there? If it's all free, what's the point? Might as well just have a couple maps and, sell a bunch of microtransactions and that's it. So I don't know. I think free-to-play MP would explode the scene. That's what we've talked about in the past. Free-to-play zombies could explode the scene as well, make zombies super popular. But if it's free-to-play and they're not making money on that base content, is there an incentive to, make more 6v6 maps, to make more zombies maps? I don't know. I think there still is, but that's people's argument there. So let me know down below your opinions on this. It's a very interesting situation there, but I do think overall for the growth of Call of Duty, going fully free to play would be really cool. As long as they continue to add a lot of good content, it could work out to everyone's benefit there. So we'll see what ends up happening in the future. But now here, I want to go through some interesting stuff. I want to talk about Major 4 this weekend. As you guys know, I'm a pretty big CDL guy. I have my Pick'ems bracket up on screen here. I want to show you first, though. I've been doing pretty well past this, major split. I have 91 points right now, which is the most I've personally had. Each week we've been doing well. But let's go through the Major 4 bracket. I'm being a little crazy here. This is going to be interesting. So right now, winners round 1. Got Optic going through. I got Vegas winning with a 3-2 over New York, which is going to be crazy. That might not happen, but I think it's possible. I got LA Thieves winning. I have Surge 3-2 over FaZe. I got a bunch of stuff out here. I got Boston top 12, Florida top 12, London top 12, LAG top 12. Nothing too surprising in my opinion. I got Toronto top 8. Kind of crazy, but they're not really playing well right now. I got Rocker 3-2 FaZe, which might be insane to you guys, but Rocker almost did 3-2 FaZe online a couple days ago, and FaZe won the Game 5 round 11. So I think Rocker on LAN, they might step up, and FaZe is kind of weak right now. Slasher hasn't been playing well, so I think FaZe might get top 8 here. I also have Vegas coming down, losing to Optic, and beating Rocker, beating LA Thieves, and I got Vegas securing a top 3 placement, which is a risk, but it's definitely possible with Sandy, man. And if TJ's playing well, Tem Clay, it's possible. I got New York top 8 here, or top 6, I guess. I got Surge going to the winners finals with Optic. I got Optic and Surge in the winners finals. Let's go over there. I got Optic going to the finals 3-2. I got Surge obviously beating Vegas. Optic Surge finals. I got Optic winning 4-2. So overall, you could see where my consensus is there. I got Optic, Seattle, Vegas, LAT top 4. Besides for Vegas, I feel like Optic, Seattle, LAT definitely can get top 4 for sure. Maybe if Vegas doesn't make that run, that miracle run there, you could sub in FaZe. Obviously, you could sub in maybe NYSL. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe Toronto. Who knows? But that's my bracket there. Let me know down below your opinions on that. Will it happen? Potentially. Is it likely? No. I'm being a little risky here, but I think my winners bracket, I feel like is pretty solid. I could see the winners finals being Optic, LA Thieves easily, but this is pretty solid there. My losers is kind of crazy, but, I just wanted to be different, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get the perfect bracket here. So let me know down below who do you think is going to win Major 4. That's it here for this video, though. Be sure to subscribe for more content videos like this. Follow me on Kick down below for daily live streams, Discord down below as well. Shout out to YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.